Last Friday marked a significant move for the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. The trade involving left-handed pitcher Nestor Cortez and prospect Caleb Durbin for two-time All-Star closer Devin Williams caught many by surprise. However, the impact was even greater for Cortez, who discovered the news in an unusual way while celebrating his birthday in Las Vegas. Cortez revealed that he woke up to several missed calls and messages, not knowing why. Only a few hours later, the news began to spread. He was headed to Milwaukee. This scenario, mixing personal and professional emotions, raises a question for fans. How would you react if, during a special moment, you received a life-changing piece of news? For the Yankees, the arrival of Devin Williams fills an important gap in the bullpen after the departure of Clay Holmes. Additionally, the recent signing of Max Fried has placed more pressure on an already strong rotation, consisting of Garrett Cole, Carlos Rodon, and other promising talents like Luis Gil. With 7 major league pitchers on the roster, the move seemed inevitable. But do you think the Yankees made the right move? Was Devin Williams the missing piece for a solid bullpen, or did the Yankees take too many risks by parting with Cortez? Nestor Cortez, on the other hand, had already been considering the possibility of being traded after Fried's arrival, especially since both are left-handed pitchers. In his most recent season, Cortez posted solid numbers, a 3.77 ERA and a 9-10 record in 174.1 innings. His consistency made him a reliable name in the Yankees rotation, despite injuries limiting his performance at times. For many fans, Cortez was more than just numbers. He represented the resilient spirit of the Bronx. Even with injuries, Cortez played a crucial role in the 2023 postseason. His early return from a left elbow flexor strain demonstrated his commitment to the team, even knowing the risks to his career. In a memorable moment, in Game 1 of the World Series, he struck out Shohei Ohtani with just 1 pitch in extra innings. However, the game ended up marking his journey with a walk-off grand slam given up to Freddie Freeman. These ups and downs are common in sports, but they always leave marks on players and fans. For you, Yankees fans, was the decision to use Cortez in such a crucial moment a strategic mistake, or was it proof of confidence in key moments? Now in Milwaukee, Cortez joins a rotation that includes Freddie Peralta and Brandon Woodruff. Meanwhile, the Yankees continue to adjust their pitching depth. There are speculations that Marcus Stroman, who lost his spot in the rotation before the postseason, might be the next to go. The trade of Cortez is yet another reminder that baseball is as strategic as it is emotional. Players become part of a team's identity, and their departures always leave a sense of emptiness for the fans. Do you think the Yankees still need more changes to get back to the top, or is the current core enough to dream of a title in 2024? Let us know in the comments. Before we continue, I want to ask a favor. If you're a New York Yankees fan and want to stay up to date with everything happening in the Bronx, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Your subscription is incredibly important for our Yankees community to grow, and you don't want to miss any crucial updates about the future of the Bombers, right? Let's go! Cody Bellinger to the Yankees? Negotiations with the Cubs still face a financial challenge. The Yankees are still looking for reinforcements to fill the gap left by Juan Soto, but negotiations to bring in Cody Bellinger, former MVP and 2-time All-Star, have stalled due to a financial impasse. Despite mutual interest, the difference of over $10 million between the Yankees' salary expectations and the Cubs' demands is making the deal difficult. But is Bellinger really the missing piece for the Yankees to get back to the top? After losing Kyle Tucker, who was traded to the Cubs, the Yankees are still looking for a solution for their lineup. With Tucker out of reach, attention has turned to Cody Bellinger, a player who brings not only talent, but also sentimental value to Bronx fans. After all, Bellinger's father, Clay, was part of the Yankees in the late 1990s, contributing to 2 World Series titles. But the main question is, should the Yankees pay the high price for Bellinger? The Cubs expect the Yankees to take on the full $52.5 million remaining on Bellinger's contract, while the Yankees are pushing for financial relief. This situation reflects the complexity of the Yankees' payroll, which has already surpassed the $241 million tax threshold after big signings like pitcher Max Fried. Additionally, Bellinger's performance in recent years has sparked debates. After a disastrous performance between 2020 and 2022, he regained his form in 2023. However, his 2024 season has been marked by ups and downs, raising the question, can he maintain the consistency needed in New York? If a deal is made, Bellinger could be a great asset for the team. He offers defensive flexibility, able to play both center field and first base. This would allow Aaron Judge to return to right field, a position where he feels more comfortable. Furthermore, Bellinger brings power at the plate and defensive skills that would fit perfectly at Yankee Stadium. However, his injury history is a concern. Despite his awards and star status, Bellinger has struggled to stay healthy, which has affected his productivity. At 29, he still has time to recover his peak form, but his signing is seen as a risk that could be worth it for the Yankees, given their offensive and defensive needs. Reports indicate that the Yankees are willing to include the team's number 5 prospect, Will Warren, as part of the package to acquire Bellinger. However, if the Cubs agree to cover a significant portion of the player's salary, other young talents may be added to the trade. But why are the Yankees, who offered a $760 million contract to Juan Soto, now hesitating to take on Bellinger's contract? Part of the answer lies in their long-term strategy. The team needs to balance investments in big names with maintaining a sustainable payroll, especially considering Bellinger's return is still uncertain. This situation raises an important question. Are the Yankees right to take a cautious approach, or are they wasting time in an offseason that requires quick and bold decisions? With all the offseason moves, the pressure on the Yankees is mounting. Bringing in Bellinger could be the ideal solution, but the cost of this deal remains a critical point. For fans, the uncertainty about Bellinger's impact in New York and the possibility of losing other market targets are real concerns. What do you think? Is Cody Bellinger the right investment for the Yankees, or should they focus on other options? The trade of Nestor Cortez to the Milwaukee Brewers and the Yankees' pursuit of Cody Bellinger are moves that reflect the Yankees' transitional moment and the need for adaptation to reach the top again. Cortez's case is particularly interesting because it illustrates the emotional connection between player and team. Cortez, more than just a pitcher, represented the fighting spirit of the Bronx. The way he learned of the trade during a birthday celebration highlights the unpredictability of the sport and the fragility of athletes' positions in the market. On the Yankees side, the decision to invest in Devin Williams and adjust the rotation is understandable given the context of the moves made. The signing of Max Fried, for example, created a situation where Cortez seemed redundant. However, losing a player like him, with his commitment in moments of glory, leaves a mark on the hearts of fans. As for Bellinger, the question of whether he is the right reinforcement for the Yankees remains valid. Of course, the fact that he brings defensive flexibility and offensive power cannot be ignored, but the financial question and injury history raise a crucial point. Is it worth assuming the risk? The answer may vary depending on how much fans believe Bellinger can recover and maintain the level of excellence required in New York. The financial dilemma is also not simple, as the Yankees need to balance major investments with a sustainable payroll. I believe the Yankees are at a crossroads. The pursuit of Bellinger makes sense in several ways, but the risk is real, especially when it comes to health and consistency. And when we think about the trade of Cortez, it's undeniable that the Bronx spirit will be missed. The big question is, are the Yankees making the right moves for a successful 2024 season? Now, I want to know your opinion. Do you think the Yankees made the right play with the Cortez trade? And what about Bellinger? Is he the guy to take the Yankees back to the top, or should we look for other alternatives? Leave your opinion in the comments. Like the video, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications to stay up to date on the future of the Yankees.